Well, hey there, it is me, Mr. Patrick, and it is getting super close to Christmas. It's that time of year where we get roasted chestnuts and fireplaces. Sometimes you get snow. We get gingerbread houses, hot cocoa, and eggnog. Oh my gosh, I love all of it. But what better way to spend your Christmas festivities than to make your very own special salt dough ornament? Okay, let's just jump right into it. To make this recipe at the most basic level, all you'll need is table salt, all-purpose flour, and water. That's it. I like to use cookie cutters, and then I finish with a custom paint job. First, take your flour and measure out 4 cups. Go ahead and put the flour into a large mixing bowl, and grab your salt and pour 1 cup of salt into the mixing bowl with the flour and stir it all together. And to finish, add 1½ cups of water while mixing it into the flour and salt mixture, and mix it really well. You might have to add a little extra water if you have too much flour. Now here comes the fun part. We get to grab our dough and knead it out. Just push your palm of your hands onto the dough ball to flatten some of it. Fold the dough over and repeat. Do this for a few minutes. If the dough feels too sticky, put some flour on your hands and some onto your table and keep kneading. After you're done kneading, roll out the dough, and remember, the thinner you roll it, the easier it will dry and bake all the way through. Using your Christmas cookie cutters, cut out different shapes for your salt dough ornaments. Now here comes our
5 fun facts.
Fact number 1. Santa originally wore a green, blue, and purple jacket. Isn't that neat? Fact number 2. There are 9 reindeer that pull Santa's sleigh. Did you know that? My favorite one of all of them is Rudolph because he has that bright red nose. Fact number 3. 9 out of 10 people in America celebrate Christmas. That's a lot of people. Speaking of a lot of people, let's talk about fact number 4. 2 billion people celebrate Christmas worldwide. In fact number 5, the first Christmas decorations were foods like nuts and apples. I love Christmas. Alright, now let's keep working on these ornaments. What you're going to want to do next is preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Put all of your cookies onto the cookie sheet. I like to use parchment paper so the dough doesn't stick to the pan. Make a hole in the top of the ornament for where you want the twine to hang.
Or you can do like I did and cut the end of an ornament hook and shove it right into that dough. It will harden over the hook, and I think it looks way better this way. Bake for 1 to 2 hours. If your ornaments are not completely dried through when you pull them out, put them back in for another hour. The baking time will vary greatly depending on the size and thickness of your ornaments. Larger ornaments will take longer, whereas smaller ornaments will take less time. You can also let them air dry for a day before baking, and this will cut down on the baking time. Now that you've pulled the ornaments out, and they are cooled and completely dry, we get to paint them. I'm going to use acrylic paint. I like to use white and very, very light blue for my snowflake. And the gingerbread man, I'm going to use some brown and some red and a little bit of black. And for the star, let's make it golden. And maybe we can add a little bit of silver in there too. Remember, you don't have to copy exactly how I've done it. This is your art, and you can paint them however you want. Now, once you're done painting, make sure you let the paint dry, and then we can add our twine if you just left a hole. And now we're done, and we can hang it right on that tree.
Well, I hope that you made some amazing ornaments and you got to hang them on your Christmas tree or put them wherever you want. Thank you for watching my video, and if you liked it, make sure you hit that bell, like and subscribe, alright? And make sure you do hit that bell so that way you can receive all future notifications when we make new videos. Alright, have a good Christmas, and we'll see you next time.